So, hello, good day everyone. I'm Angela Joyce and for today's topic, we are going to talk motherboard parts and identification. So, um, understanding your motherboard components and their functions is simple. So, join me as I'm going to explain the different parts of a motherboard with pictures. So, pagka una niyong tinignan yung motherboard, sobrang komplikado niya. But, so how are you supposed to figure out the jumbled connectors, ports, slots, sockets, and heat sinks? Paano mo siya malalaman kung nasaan siya? So, the good news, to find your way around the motherboard, all you need to know are the major motherboard parts and their function. So, and what better way is there than to do it with the labeled photo? So let's take a closer look at the different motherboard components below. The una natin is the back panel connectors and ports. So ito yung itsura niya. Connector and ports for the connecting the computer to external devices such as display ports, audio ports, USB ports, Ethernet ports, PS2 ports, etc. So nasa ito yung mga sinasaksakan natin ng mga ports. Yan, meron siyang line in, line out, mic, dito yung saksakan, yung USB, LAN cable, the parallel, the serial, and the BGA. Meron din tayong mouse, the USB, and the lalagyan, saksakan ng keyboard natin. Next is the PCI slot. PCI slot or peripheral component interconnect slots for um, for older expansion cards such as sound cards, network cards, connector cards. So it has been largely replaced by PCI Express X1 slots. But let us take a look at the PCI slots where it is located. PCI slot is located here. Um, just this one. This is the PCI slot. Yung merong pinopoint ko na sa my mouse pointer ko. Ito. This two is the PCI slot. Itong dalawang white. Next, the PCI Express by one slots. Uh, Slot for modern expansion cards such as sound cards, network cards, Wi-Fi, Ethernet, Bluetooth, connector cards, USB FireWire, eSATA, and certain low-end graphic cards. So, saan ba siya nakalagay? Ito. Itong tatlong ito. Yan ang ating PCI Express by 1 slots. Next is the PCI Express by 16 slot. Slot for discrete graphic cards and high bandwidth devices such as top and solid state drives. So, nasan daw siya naka-place. Hanapin natin. This one. This is yung sinasabi nilang PCI Express by 16. This one is the PCI Express by 1 slots. Ito yung PCI slots. Then, ito ang ating PCI Express by 16. Next is the North Bridge. North Bridge, also known as the Memory Controller Hub or the MCH, chipset that allows the CPU to communicate with the RAM and graphics card. Beginning from the study, uh, Beginning from the Sandy Bridge generation of Intel CPU's motherboards no longer have this component as it has been integrated with the CPU itself. So hanapin natin nasaan ang North Bridge natin. The North Bridge is maybe there was some um wait. So maybe there was naputol yata siya sa picture. But I will provide na lang mamaya kung saan ba nakalocate yung ating North Bridge na na yung picture. So, let's move on. So, may bridge na tayo na. Tapos, yung North Bridge is the CPU socket. CPU socket or CPU slot is a mechanical component that provides mechanical and electrical connections between a microprocessor and a printed circuit board or the PCB. This allows the CPU to be replaced without soldering. So, ano nga ba yung CPU socket? Kung tingnan natin kung nasan siyang part ng motherboard natin. CPU socket. The CPU socket, wala din siya sa ano. So maybe I will provide some of the footage, the image of rather the CPU socket din mamaya. So, proceed na muna tayo sa ATX 12-volt power connector. Connects to the 14 power cable of a power supply unit which supplies power. So, nasan ba siya? The CPU power is ATX 12-volt power connector is wala din siya dito. Hindi ako nakapag-provide ng pictures niya. So, mamaya balikan natin sila. Front panel USB 2.0 connectors. So, it connects to USB 2.0 ports at the front or of uh, top of a computer case. So, let's take a close-up view ng front panel natin. Front panel is this one. Front panel connectors. Ito pala yung ating front panel USB 2.0 connectors. Number 8. Ito, dalawa. Okay. Front panel. Ito yung front panel natin. Ito. This one. Ito may pointer ng aking mouse. Number 9. So, next natin is the IDE connector. Connects to older hard drive disk and optical drives for data transfer. So, let us see the image above for a close-up view. Have been replaced over by SATA connectors. So, tignan natin yung IDE connector kung nasan siya. Ito yung tinatawag nating IDE connector. Okay. Next is the CMOS battery. Supplies power to store BIOS settings and keep the real-time clock running. So, the CMOS battery found on most motherboards is the CR2032 lithium coin cell. So, tingnan natin. Battery siya. Ito yung ating tinatawag na CMOS battery. This one. Itong bilog na to. Number 11. Okay, next is the sub bridge, or also known as the Input-Output Controller Hub, or the ICH. Chipset that allows the CPU to communicate with PCI slots or PCI Express by one slots, expansion cards, SATA connectors, hard drives or optical drives, USB ports, USB devices, Ethernet ports, and onboard audio. So, tingnan natin kung nasaan yung ating sound bridge. Ating sound bridge is this one. Okay? Number 12. Itong may mga guhit-guhit na marami. But, yun lang. So let's move on with the SATA connectors. Connects the modern hard disk drive, solid state drives, and optical drives for a data transfer. So para see the image below for a close-up view. Ang SATA connectors natin is located here. This one. Itong 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Itong anim na below na to. Number 30. So next is the fan header. Supplies power to the CPU, heatsink fan, and computer case fan. So let us see the image below to have a close-up view. Ang ating fan header ay dito. Itong ating fan header. Okay. Next, itong number 42. Next is the RAM slots. Insert RAM to learn how, no. So, RAM slot is located wala din siya RAM slot. Okay, I will provide mamaya ng RAM slot na nasa image siya. The ATX power connector connects to the 24-pin ATX power cable of a power supply unit, which supplies power to the motherboard. Power connector is located ATX power. So let us move on with the M-SATA connector. Connects to in-SATA solid is M-SATA solid state drive. In most cases, uh, this SSD is used as SHA to speed up hard disk drives, but it's possible to repurpose it as a regular hard drive. So, nasan nga ba yung ating M-SATA connector? Number 17. Ito yung ating M-SATA. This one, number 17, this is the M-SATA. This is the M-SATA. Okay? Front panel USB 3.0 connector connects the USB 3.0 ports on the front or top of the computer case. So this is the front panel USB connector. Ito number 18. Okay. This one is the tinatawag natin front panel USB 2.0 connector. with the plus, but not police, the power and reset button. So convert button to turn off, and reboot the computer. So this motherboard components is more common among high-end boards. So saan ba natin makikita ang ating power and reset button? So sorry for that. So ito yung ating power and reset button. Itong namumula na. Yan. Yan. Itong merong dilaw na line. So, ayun lang naman. Sa kabuuan, ito na siya. Yun na yung lahat ng parts. So, I hope that you learned something with my presentation for today. This is the reference. Then, thank you.